Yo, 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 what's up, y'all? How's it going? Oh, yeah. We are here. We are excited. Superman comes out, or is out. Watching it tonight with the kids, taking them at 7 o'clock. A nicely redesigned, remodeled theater with reclining leather seats, or pleather maybe, I don't know. But oh yeah, they're excited. I'm excited. Super stoked. I think this is going to be a good one. We're going to have some fun today. We're going to do a tier list of all the... We're going to rank all the live action Superman actors. Including Mr. Nick Cage, who... I put on here, I have it on the screen over here. I put him on here and now he's gone. So maybe I didn't save it. We will go get him again. There we go. But yeah. We'll have some fun. This is the first time I've ever done a tier list. I'm using Tier Maker. I'm not sponsored or anything like that. No. But, hey, it's all gravy. It's all gravy. I even had them in order, too. That's okay. That's okay. But we'll, I'm going to update stream elements here so you guys know when you type in what up, what's actually going on. But, hell, it's Friday already, y'all. What do you think of that? I am excited about that for sure. Been a good week. How about you guys? You have a good week? You have a good week? Everything all gravy with y'all? I hope so. I hope so. Everything's going good here. Always goes pretty good. I mean, I get stressed out sometimes, but we all do, right? We all do. But hey, you know, we manage. Right? We manage. All right, that should work. I'm gonna test that out. Tells you what the stream's about. You type in exclamation point, what up? And today's stream. It's not working on Botrix. I don't, cause you know why? Because it's not connected. The green app isn't connected, I bet. Because there's no, I don't think Stream Elements has a green app integration, does it? No. We'll look really quick, but I don't think so. No. We'll have to fix that over on the Botrix. Maybe we'll just do that really quick so I don't forget about it. Just wait for people to file in, you know, we'll get some stuff working here. Translate. I thought I was logged in. I guess not. Oh, I don't want to log in with that. Let's sign in with the green app. There we go. That's better. That's what we're using it for, right? Botrix. Allow access. Yeah, let's go. Anyways, I gotta show you guys something. This is, I don't drink much, but I like smoking cigars. I don't inhale them, but I got something to show you. Let's go to our Botrix chat bar. No, I don't want to go premium. Commands. Oh, yeah. There it goes. Nice. You guys getting that money, by the way? You guys, what do you do? What's your hustle? I own a business, but I don't want to. I'm just not ready to say what that business is yet. Now we'll try it again. Should have worked. But I make my money doing my thing, my business. There it goes. There it goes. Okay. Yeah, I have my own business and I work for my buddy's company too. I do like one thing for him and yeah. So, but I like to make a living doing this. Anyways. We gotta check out chat here, boy. Chat just, I put these commands in chat, just rolls by fast, super fast. Oh my goodness. Do a little split screen here. Ground control. If I missed anybody, just holler back at me here. I'm gonna go through chat right now and look. All right, nothing yet. Looks like we gotta work on a few little things here, but we'll get it. It's all good. No worries, no worries. I think we just need to jump right in onto the tier list, though. Oh, I was gonna show you guys. You wanna check this out? Check this out. Fireball cigars. Those are, ooh. They have a good taste, like the coat, or the, I don't want to, it's not paper, it's, yeah, what it's rolled in, you know, it tastes good, and the smoke smells good, so anyways, yeah, me likey. I had one already, gave one to my dude, and I'll probably give one to my other dude. But yeah. So, I got some good chill music here. I'm gonna be putting on I like some meditation music. This is some lo-fi, you know? But yeah. Okay, you guys ready to make a tier list? Let's check it out. It's over here. There we go. Oh, shit. Yeah, let's do this, huh? Alright. Alright. Thought that was an echo, but the snare was just like... I want to talk about some news too. Let's get that out of the way. Because I just thought this was, well, kind of crazy. So, I should pull it up on the other screen. All these games being canceled because of the Xbox layoffs. But like Perfect Dark. Yeah, that was a hell of a game on Nintendo 64. Now it's the reboot's just ain't happening. Ain't happening. Canceled. We'll go to where I originally found the article at MSN. Yeah, this is bad. It's bad. So, yes, the Perfect Dark reboot has been canceled. Say it ain't so, say it ain't so. The Perfect Dark reboot has been canceled. The FPS reboot, which was developed in, or it's been in development since 2018, died recently. Along with this developer, the initiative. Oh, just one casualty out of many after the layoffs at Microsoft. 9,000 employees cut. Man. And it looks like the game Everwild, it's the next game from Sea of Thieves developer Rare, has been axed too. Yeah. It's unclear the future of the games industry. But Perfect Dark being canceled would be hard to stomach on any day, yeah. I'm not a long-term fan of the series, just like the author is not. But I did play it a little bit on the Nintendo 64 back in the day. Played more GoldenEye, but yeah, it was an awesome game. We'll see what they else have to say here, but they're saying it looked promising. I'm sure it did. It was showcased at the Xbox Game Show and Game Showcase in 2024, and there was some speculation on whether the trailer was real or not. But a developer says it is, so we have to take their word for it. And it did look really fun to play, but unfortunately, yeah, not happening. Not happening. Somebody said they need to play that, but they can't. Well, I don't know. I mean, it shouldn't, started development in 2018, it's 2025. It shouldn't take 10 years. Just all this bureaucracy and just crap. Managers managing managers and just micromanaging stuff probably. It's just, nothing was getting done. Nothing was getting done, you know? And because of that, effing around, like, hey, we're not going to see it now. They got to cut the fat, you know, and unfortunately, Perfect Dark was part of that fat that needed to be cut. But, man, such a shame, such a shame. I wish there was a way to, like, fire the staff that was just screwing around and not getting anything done, and keep the people that were productive, or hire people that could be productive to get it done, you know, because I think it would have been one heck of a game, but we're not going to see it now. It is what it is. It's a little disappointing, but hopefully that opens the door for a better future when it comes to the game industry and games being made and getting completed, and Microsoft hopefully setting an example in their own company as well as others of what can happen if you're just going to be lazy and not get shit done. Because that's just 7 years. I mean, I know games take time, but that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. So kudos to Microsoft. Hopefully things get better, but yeah, unfortunately we lost Perfect Dark reboot. Will it ever come back? Will we ever see it? I don't know. We shall see. I hope so, but I do not know for sure. But it's time to become Lex Luthor. Wig is hot and itchy. Oh, yes. Let's do our tier list. Let's do our tier list. Is itchy. All right. We'll get some stuff off of the screen here so we can make a proper video. Yes, I said video. Okay, let's do this. All right, guys, Superman with David Corenswet is out today, so we're going to rank every Superman live action actor from the beginning, starting with Kirk Allen. Well, let's do this again. What is up, guys? Superman is out today, starring David Corenswet, and we're going to rank all the Superman actors that have ever been on the live screen, starting with the D tier. I got 2 actors on there. Without further ado, let's just jump right into it. I must say that Mr. John James Newton is, in fact, our first casualty here, a D tier Superman. Oh no. Why? Well, he was in the first season of Superboy, but he was recast before the show ever found his footing, so he really didn't get a chance. But tough crap, D tier. Next, we have Kirk Allen. Okay. Mr. Kirk Allen, D tier. He was the very first Superman in the 1948 serials. He's important to the legacy, but he's just stiff and hard to revisit. Next, at C tier, we have Gerard Christopher. Yes, Mr. Gerard Christopher. Mr. Gerard Christopher. He was the in the later Superboy seasons. He was an improvement over Newton, but still mostly forgotten outside of deep fandom. So sorry to hear that, Gerard Christopher. You've been forgotten. Next we have George Reeves. Yes, George Reeves. I know, 1950s TV Superman. He was respectable for his time, but he doesn't resonate with modern audiences, so therefore that's why we have him in the C tier. Next, now we're going to put old Nicolas Cage on the C tier. The Superman that never was. Well, not really. The almost Superman, he finally showed up in The Flash in 2023 with long hair, lasers, and a giant spider. It was a wild nod to what could have been. It was a cool moment, but not enough to rank higher. And oh my fucking god, I'm just fucking this up. We're gonna have to start all over again, because you know why? Because I didn't have my goddamn camera changed. Retro. Retro. Okay. All right, let's start this again. All right, Superman starring David Corenswet is out today, so we're going to rank every Superman actor that's ever been on the big and small screen, starting with Mr. John James Newton. Oh, sorry, buddy, but you are unfortunately D tier. Oh, so he was in season 1 of Superboy and is recast before the show ever found its footing. Next, we have Kirk Allen. Sorry, Kirk Allen, but you are D tier as well. Yes. So Kirk Allen, he was the very first Superman in the 1948 serials. He's important to the legacy, but he was just stiff and hard to revisit. Next on the C tier, Gerard Christopher. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, Gerard. He was in later Superboy seasons. He improved over Newton, or was an improvement over Newton, but still mostly forgotten outside of deep fandom. Next, we have George Reeves. Yes, a C-tier Superman actor. He was in the 1950s TV Superman. He was respectable for his time, but he doesn't resonate very well with modern audiences. Next, we have Nicolas Cage. Yes, we will include Nicolas Cage. We'll put him on the C-tier. He was the almost Superman. He finally showed up in The Flash in 2023 with long hair, lasers, and a giant spider. It was a wild nod of what could have been. It was a cool moment, but not enough to rank higher. Not enough to rank higher. Okay, now we're going to rise up to the B tier here. We have Brandon Routh. Where are you, Brandon? He was in the Legacy reboot. As Superman returns homage to Reeve was sincere, and his redemption in Crisis was loved by fans. But unfortunately, just, B tier. Next, Mr. Dean Cain. I watched Superman and Lois, and he's the rom-com Superman, right? Yeah. Lois and Clark was charming in the 90s, but it hasn't really aged well. Nope, has not aged well. Now we're moving up, though. We're moving up to A tier. Ooh, who do we have for A tier? Well, this is one of my personal favorite Supermans. Definitely Superman. Definitely looks the part. Yes, Henry Cavill. He's a misunderstood powerhouse. His brooding style wasn't for everyone, but his dedication, look, and passion won him a loyal fan base. Like I said, definitely looks the part. Another A tier. This guy definitely, I thought, looked the part too. I didn't watch a whole lot of Supergirl, because I believe that's what, right, he was in? Or am I wrong? See, it shows you how much I know. But, anyways. Tyler Hoechlin, he was the balanced Superman, grounded, emotional, and reliable. His take in Superman and Lois grew into something special. Oh, I got confused. Yeah, Superman and Lois. Jeez, I was thinking about the dude that played Superman in Supergirl, like for a hot second. Is that the same guy? Hell, I don't even know. But, yeah, he's A tier because he's very well respected by the fans. Anyways, so S tier. Who do we have for S tier? Well, there's only two left. We have Christopher Reeve. Christopher Reeve, the definitive Superman. His version is timeless, blending power and kindness in a way no one has ever matched. And last but not least, Tom Welling. This is my personal favorite Superman because Smallville is my favorite show of all time. He's the people's Superman. He had 10 seasons to grow. And 10 seasons of growth, heartbreak, heroism. He earned the cape without needing it. And fans still say, as I do, no tights, no flights. No problem. But that's our tier list of all the Superman actors. Hey, homie, what's up? We have Mr. Popped Heat in here. I think you might have made my YouTube video. So how's it going? But thanks for tuning in, guys. See you in the next one. Peace. I might have to do that segment again, man, because I screwed up the whole. I thought he was in Supergirl. Anyways, maybe I'll re-record that. What's going on with you though? What's happening? What's happening? Not a whole lot here. I'm trying to record some content and stream, and wasn't turning out so well. Not much. Just getting ready to see the new Superman movie tonight. How about you? Gonna check it out? I think it looks pretty good. We're excited. We're gonna take the kids, and I think it'll be fun. Oh shit. Gonna be a good time. That's weird. I can't undo my what's it called? A tier. My list. Crazy. Well, that sucks. That sucks. Huh. Reset. Yeah, there we go. Dur, dur, dur. First time doing a tier list before, so I kind of was fudging it up, but I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do it one more time. And now the air's on. Son of a biscuit, man. Anyways, always something. Always something. Oh yeah, just streaming here on the purple app and the red app, and might do the green app here in a little bit. Yeah. I'm gonna turn that off and do this tier list one more time. Yeah, because it makes my mic sound messy or weird. But you got any plans for the weekend? How's the YouTube channel going? Streaming, posting content, all that fun stuff? I hope so. Hope you're killing it over there. All right, I love this. Really getting the stream set up here. Maybe not everybody cares about that, but I'm just happy it's working out, going good, and oh, we got a new video posted too. It's from a comment on the green app. I'm gonna pull it up because that was kind of shitty, but I think I responded to it pretty well. I'm gonna pull it up here. I don't even know how many views I got on that video. It doesn't really matter, but no matter. Oh, 7 views. Wow. Okay. Hasn't been out, but that's been out over almost 2 hours. Anyways, let's see what we got. Let's talk about this. Save some girls for the rest of us, bro. Like, what the hell? Like, I'm married to a very beautiful woman. I'm 43. She's going to be 32 very soon. Even if I had a harem of women, there'd still be enough for you. You just got to get out of your parents' basement, quit jerking off, and go talk to some. That's how that works. Save. That's right. I don't get people, man. They can be pretty crappy, but like just trying to crap all over everything, you know, like you do, and for no reason. But I just don't think they liked my video, and like I get comments saying, "Oh, you're too old to do this," or "You're old," or "You're bald." Like, who gives a fuck? What does that matter? You're never too old to do anything, you know. Age is just a number, and if you think you're too old, well, I guess you are. But if you don't think you are, then you're not. So. You know, and yeah, I'm bald. I mean, you see my wife, she loves it. She loves it. Doesn't make a damn bit of a difference. Has never stopped me from getting any hoo-ha. Anyways, so even before I met her, so, but, like, you know. And, old, bald, what else? Save some girls. Like I can't get a girl. Oh, come on, man. Like, what, 'cause I'm skinny and 43 and bald? You see my wife, right? I'm just saying. Just saying. Just saying. And yeah, I pursued her. Messaged her on Facebook. We had a lot of mutual friends. I'm like, how have I not met her before? You know, we hang out with the same people occasionally. You know, I thought we would have like bumped into each other at a get together at somebody's house, like somebody having a campfire or something. But we didn't. But it helped that we knew the same people, you know, so. But yeah, people just want to, they just like to assume stuff, you know, they like to, I don't know, just make assumptions, and it's not, nothing's based on fact with some of these people, you know, nothing's based on facts. They just, oh, you're bald, so you're single or something, or you're, I don't know, I don't get it, but people need to base their opinions on facts and not feelings and what they think's true or their beliefs. Yeah. Some people are so bored with their lives, and I think they hate themselves or something. They just, you know, because it was like the kids like in school that would bully you. It's like they had a lot of crap going on in their lives, and they just, maybe their dad was beating them or something. I don't know, but it's just, you just, the people that make fun of people, usually they make fun of people to make themselves themselves feel better about themselves, you know? So it makes them feel good to attack other people. And I don't understand that. I mean, okay, we probably all have done it, but some people are just to the extreme, and they hide behind the internet and, you know, their keyboard and mouse. Like, there's no direct consequences because they're not saying it to anybody's face, you know, because if they did, they said it to the wrong person, they probably get smashed. So they feel safe, like there's no consequences behind their actions. They can just be shitheads and get away with it. I mean, to an extent. I mean, like online bullying, there's instances where people have said things and, you know, they got in trouble. And I mean, we see it on here, you know, you get banned, but I mean, there's other real life consequences, like mess with the wrong person. So yeah, it's crazy. It is cold in this house. Jeez and Pete's, man. But yeah, I mean, you're about the same age as me. I'm 43, and you said you're 40, and you have a gaming channel. I mean, I do too. I don't necessarily play games all the time. I mean, which will get us into our next topic. I do like playing games. I play games off stream sometimes when I have time, and I have obviously played games on here, you know, some of the time. But so, Mortal Kombat is coming out. They're coming out with the Legacy Collection later this year. I've not seen any official release date yet, but oh my gosh, I am a big Mortal Kombat fan from back in the day. Mortal Kombat 2 is my top 3 favorite games for Super Nintendo. Played the heck out of that. The other 2 would be Super Mario World and UN Squadron. Those 3. So Mortal Kombat 2. I would say UN Squadron is my favorite. Super Mario World and Mortal Kombat probably revolve around each other there. But I'm wanting to make some content regarding the collection. I made one video so far. I'm going to make more. Because that video is actually doing pretty good. If I look at my YouTube analytics here, it started off kind of slow, but it's got 1.4 thousand views. So that's like more than most of my videos normally. It's a 2 out of 10. But yeah, that's a game I can definitely get behind, or a collection of games, because it's Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3, and 4. And there's various versions of those, which I'm excited about. Yeah. Well, definitely, what's cool is because you can play online. Like, so if they had the internet in like 92 or 93 when Mortal Kombat 2 was out, I would have been playing it online against other people instead of just my small group of friends. It was really a buddy of mine. Like, him and I played it against each other at his house or my house, wherever. and he was pretty good at it. He started and played in the arcade. I played in the arcade. They had Mortal Kombat 2 arcade machine at the local video store too. But we pumped our quarters in the one at the arcade, and then it came out and on Super Nintendo. We played a lot, and I actually have a homemade strategy guide, or not strategy guide, but like a list of moves and fatalities, friendships, all that stuff. Yeah. So I didn't have a chance to really play against a lot of people, but if the internet existed back then, I would have been on there kicking ass, getting my ass kicked. But now we have that chance. So it's kind of nice that these games we played as a kid, there's certain games that you're able to play online against other people. Like I know Nintendo, who I don't even like anymore, they have their online subscription with a lot of games that they've added to collections for NES, Super NES, Nintendo 64. And like F-Zero, you can play against people online now. You can do the Nintendo World Champions. There's a lot of games you can speed run against people or compete against people, which is really cool. So yeah, I'm just glad to have that capability now. So I want to get some reps in on probably Mortal Kombat 2 and 3, because those are I played 3 a lot too, but probably more so 2. But yeah, get my figure out my character, because I didn't really have like a main in Mortal Kombat 2. Mortal Kombat 3 I did. So yeah, I'm excited. I might just switch to like just do Scorpion, because he's like in every game. So yeah, but anyways, I think I'm gonna get me another refreshment and redo this tier list quick. Sounds good to me. Well, I'm not going anywhere because the little refrigerator's right back there behind me. So 1 second. All right, let's redo our tier list here. Let's redo our tier list. Okay, we have. Yep. All right, one more time. Starting out on D tier, we have John James Newton. Can we do that? Okay, let's redo it. I gotta look at the camera, man. There we go. At D tier, we have John James. What did I say? Der. At D tier, we have John James Newton. He was in season 1 of Superboy. He was recast after 1 season, and he's barely remembered outside of hardcore fans. Next, we have Kirk Allen. Yeah, he was the first live action Superman from 1948. Historically important, but stiff in theatrical. Okay? It's hard to connect with today. Next, moving on to C tier, we have Gerard Christopher. Where you at, Gerard? There you are. Oh, he took over Superboy for 3 seasons. He improved the role, but the show flew under the radar and never broke through. Next, we have Mr. George Reeves. Yes, the 1950s Superman, solid for his time, but the performances feel dated. And younger fans, they just often skip over him entirely. So sorry, Mr. George Reeves, but you are C tier. Also on C tier, we have Mr. Nick Cage. He is the Superman that never was. Oopsie, oopsie, oopsie. He finally showed up in The Flash in 2003 with long hair, lasers, and a giant spider. He's a wild nod to what could have been. It was a cool moment, but not enough to rank higher. At B tier, we have Brandon Routh. The Legacy reboot. His Superman returns homage to Reeve was sincere, and his redemption in Crisis was loved by fans, but he's just average. He's just average. Next, we have Dean Cain, the rom-com Superman. Now, I watched a lot of Lois and Clark back in the day during this time when he was Superman. It was charming for the 90s, but hasn't really aged well. Sorry, Dean. At A tier, we have Henry Cavill. This is my Superman. This is one of them. Not my favorite, but he definitely looks the part. So that's what really did it for me. He was the misunderstood powerhouse, you know. His brooding style wasn't for everyone, but his dedication, look, and passion won him a loyal fan base. And those three things right there, the dedication, look, and passion, is what made me a fan of Henry Cavill. Next, we have hope I'm saying this right, Tyler Hoechlin. Tyler Hoechlin. Okay. He was the balanced Superman. He's grounded, emotional, and reliable. His take on Superman and Lois grew into something special. A show I started watching but haven't finished, probably should. And well, as you can see down here, we have Christopher Reeve, okay, and Tom Welling. Tom Welling, he's my favorite Superman. He was 10 seasons of growth, heartbreak, heroism, and he earned the cape without needing it. And fans such as myself still say, no flights, no tights, no problem. But I watched every single episode of Smallville, favorite show of all time. And last but not least, we have Christopher Reeve, the ultimate S-tier Superman. He's the people's Superman. Just like Tom Welling, but also the definitive Superman, okay? His version is timeless, blending power and kindness in a way no one else has matched. And bless him, R.I.P. to you, Christopher Reeve. David Corn Sweat, where are you going to fall on this list, bud? I don't know. Watching you tonight. But if you guys want more tier list videos, definitely let me know in the comments. Drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. All right. We aren't done streaming, though. We aren't done streaming. And guess what? I didn't even effing record that one. I didn't record it. Maybe the 10th million times the charm. Just trying to get some freaking YouTube content here. What is my problem, man? Let's do it one more time. Gotta get Nick Cage back. Gotta get Nick Cage back. You guys are seeing the bloopers today. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. One more time. You know what? I'm gonna run upstairs and turn that damn air off. BRB. Okay, we recording this time? Crying out loud. Alrighty. Okay. I wet my whistle, y'all. On the D tier, the forgettable or extremely niche Superman, we have John Hames Newton. He was in season 1 of Superboy. He was recast before the show found its footing. Next, we have Kirk Allen. Yeah. He was the very first Superman in the 1948 serials. He's important to the legacy, but stiff and hard to revisit. At C tier, we have the interesting Superman who didn't really land. Number 1 on the C tier is Gerard Christopher. Or yeah, Gerard. There you are. He was in the later Superboy seasons. He was an improvement over Newton, but still mostly forgotten outside of deep fandom. Next, we have George Reeves. Yes, the 1950s TV Superman. He was respectable for his time, but he doesn't resonate well with modern audiences. Also, on C tier, we have Mr. Nicolas Cage, the almost Superman. He finally showed up in The Flash in 2023 with long hair, lasers, and a giant spider. It was a wild nod to what could have been. It was a cool moment, but not enough to rank higher. On the B tier, we have the cult favorites. Starting with Brandon Routh. He was the legacy reboot Superman. His Superman Returns homage to Reeve was sincere, and his redemption in Crisis was loved by fans, but he's just a mid-tier Superman. We also have Dean Cain. He's the rom-com Superman. Lois and Clark was charming in the 90s, but hasn't aged well. I did enjoy watching Lois and Clark, but I definitely think, did not age well. At A, we have Henry Cavill, one of my favorite Supermans, but not my most favorite. He's the misunderstood powerhouse. His brooding style wasn't for everyone, no, but his dedication, look, and passion won him a loyal fan base. And that's what did it for me, his dedication, look, and passion. I definitely think he looks the part. Also on A tier, we have Tyler Hoechlin. I hope I'm saying that right. He's the balanced Superman. He was grounded, emotional, and reliable, and his take in Superman and Lois grew into something special. And as you can see here, we have Tom Welling and Christopher Reeve left for our S tier. We're going to start with Tom Welling. Now, Tom Welling, he's my favorite Superman. He's the people's Superman. He 10 seasons of growth, heartbreak, and heroism. He earned the cape without needing it, and fans still say, such as myself, no tights, no flights, no problem. And then, of course, we have Christopher Reeve. The definitive Superman, his version is timeless, blending power and kindness in a way no one has ever matched. Well, if you guys like this tier list, this kind of content, definitely give it a like, subscribe, let me know in the comments, of course, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. Okay. If you guys like this tier list video, definitely let me know in the comments below. And also let me know who your favorite Superman is. If you like the... let's try that again. If you guys like this video, definitely give it a like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments who your favorite Superman is. Maybe we can do a different outro. Doing this live, man, it's hard sometimes. If you guys like this tier list video, definitely let me know in the comments below, and also let me know who your favorite Superman is. If you liked it, fuck me in the ass. Sorry, shouldn't say that. If you guys like this video, definitely let me know in the comments below, and also let me know who your favorite Superman is. And don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Can I say what I said? We'll find out. Maybe I'll get a strike or a little ban for a day. Anyways, that's it for here on the Purple app and Red app. I'll see you guys here not too far from now, maybe